Yay.
Always hydrating. I don't know how I'm going to. I'll figure it out.
Hey guys, we're live. Hey.
Hey.
Happy Friday, Jenna.
Happy Friday, Ann. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you for taking your time out on this Friday morning to go live with me.
Absolutely. I'm actually excited.
I am too. I've been looking forward to this as well. So a little backdrop. If you're new to my page, and I add every day. So my name is Ann Scott Carter. I'm a mamapreneur, 12-year-old daughter, 16-year-old son, live in Virginia. I work my business, small quarters of a day. Time freedom is what it's all about, right, Miss Jenna?
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, Emily's here. Hi, Emily.
And did you want a little small background about myself?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I am also a mompreneur. I was a former educator. I know you were as well.
Mm-hmm.
I also ran car dealerships. I have my own real estate company, and I have 3 kids in college. I'm only 53 years old, so most will say I'm a very young mom.
You are.
I absolutely live on the water, as you can see behind me. It's endless miles of beach. The kids are going to go kayaking, even though it's a little windy.
Nice.
It's perfect weather for it.
Yes.
Just to give you a little bit of background, I do have 3 dogs also. One of them is sitting right here with me, my best friend. I don't know if you can see him.
Cute.
And, I'm outside on my deck, and so if you can get a little tour if you like. That's where our sitting area is. Our home is there.
Yeah.
And here is where we barbecue. We have a little bar. And behind me, like I said, is all the boats and the marina.
Yeah.
And, this was our dream home. We left a huge, we call it like a McMansion. We raised our kids there. It was our 3rd home. And we fixed and flipped homes for many, many years. And I got into the online space about 20 years ago. And I loved it ever since. I mean, I still have multiple revenues of income. Another thing we have in common is the affiliate space, but we're also both in the health and wellness industry as well.
Absolutely.
So, we just have a lot in common. And I was very blessed to meet you through our mutual friend, Kathy.
She'll get on here. I'll tag her.
Yes, Kathy.
Kathy's coming. She's coming. I know. I love you too, and I agree. And so, like, the common bond was you're like a doer and a maker, and like you see something, you get it done. Whether it's social, parties, marketing. I don't have nearly as much experience as you yet, but that doesn't matter. We don't compare, and it's a journey. It's a journey. And you really taught me something about time freedom. Even though I knew it, and it's why I originally signed up 5 years ago, it took me a long time to figure out how to balance it.
Right.
And
that's a challenge in and of itself. So don't think you're the only one. Time freedom is not always free, right? So
no.
You're a mom, you're an entrepreneur, you're a wife. How do you balance it all, right?
It's very hard. It's very hard. And I did it all wrong my first 2 years, but I feel like that's why I'm so passionate like you, is that you're a top tier business coach. And I decided way before we were really close that I had a strong calling from God. Hey, Ann, this is your time to step up, because I did it all wrong for so long, and I'm doing it right now. So I want to go out and help the people who are feeling like they're failing, but they're not. You're supposed to fail forward first before you start to get success.
Absolutely. Fail fast forward.
Yes. Success. And I can tell you, I felt so fast in my face. My face was like black and blue. But that's how I learned. I never had a leader take care of me my first 4 years of marketing. I think that's part of my I got to figure out on my own.
That's part of your journey.
That's part of your journey. It's nice to have support for sure, but sometimes too much support, you hold on and you don't grow. You gotta get out of that little playpen and go, right?
So let's give some content, okay? So what are the top 3 things that I'm going to interview you now. I'm going to change it around because I'm known to do this. What are the top 3 things that you want every affiliate marketer to know starting out?
Okay. Top 3 things is, first of all, as soon as I was a marketer, I didn't even know what the affiliate marketing thing is. I get this all day long. What's affiliate marketing? What's affiliate marketing? What's affiliate marketing? Many people don't know. One massive team. Like you have brought in one massive team, right? One big family. It's not where MLM space, you have all these lines, right? It's one team, one purchase. And the one that we do, I love, is 100% commission. Then that's not always the case, of course. So that to me stands out because it can be, I mean, I've closed people faster to affiliate marketing than network marketing because people knew, okay, I don't have a monthly fee every month. I do one payment, I get it, I get the product, and now I can promote it. And to me, that's a good place for a beginner. I mean, I kind of wish I had that opportunity as a beginner. But it's okay. I mean, you learn as you go. But that's what stands out to me. That's one. I guess I don't know if that's three. That's one is, that one-time payment, the big team, and the community.
Okay.
Does that answer you?
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, as far as qualities are concerned, I'm going to say the top 3 things that every affiliate marketer needs to have is number 1, even though you're a work-at-home mom, if you're out there, or even if you're a work-at-home dad, you have to carve out time for your business. Okay, time management is what kills most dreams. Procrastination never starts them, but time management kills them for sure.
True.
So if I'm going to teach a course, which I have, it's on time management because even though you're home, you need to carve out time for your business. And even though money doesn't sleep, because I'm also in the XFX space as well as what we do, which is 100% commissions, money never sleeps, but we do. So we have to carve that time. Like on Sundays, I make it a point. I literally do not talk or do business on Sundays. It took me a long time to get to that point, but I'm at the point now where I let everybody know I'm working Monday through Saturday, but Sunday is for me and my family. It's the only day that I actually have all the kids home. It's the day that we go to church in the morning or we do it virtual together. It depends on how everybody's feeling. Sometimes I do go to church alone. And we're all very spiritual. And all three of my college age kids are also entrepreneurs. And that's very important for everyone to know that even though they're in college, and my husband and I are former retired educators and entrepreneurs, each of my child, my daughter has her own art gallery and is going for her master's in visual arts. My second one, engineering student, and she's going for law school, but she's actually opening up her own practice before she even bothers to do, she doesn't want to have a boss, so I don't blame her. And she knows exactly the field she wants to go into. Then my son's a child therapist. He's going for his PhD and opening his own practice. So we are role models for our kids.
We are.
So what I want to teach to entrepreneurs is you can balance it with time management. Make sure you get your education.
Uh-oh. We lost her. Jenna's gone. Oh, she'll come back. I'm going to just pick up what she's saying. Is this, get your education, and she'll come back, hopefully. And she will. And like Jenna was saying, I'll piggyback on, for sure, time management is huge. And it's something that as a coach, I totally believe in and do, and have had my struggles as well. And it's so important to balance is so key. Absolutely. And we see Jenna going to come back. There she is.
Oh, so sorry.
She's back.
I'm on the so sometimes I lose a signal. But so time management, what I wanted to say was, even though you teach your children to be educated, you want to show them that you can balance it all and have time management. So that's number 1 quality. Number 2 is you need to be persistent in your purpose. So like you said, and you found your purpose and you wanted to go after it. If you know what your calling is, you have to be persistent with it.
I
And then
agree.
once you get it, you have to be consistent. So recapping the three top things an affiliate should have is good time management, persistency, and consistency. And
Yeah,
failing is part of that journey. So I love the way
it
that you
is.
said that. Fail, fast forward.
I failed them. I failed so many times. I know. I almost quit. Like literally, I declared I quit in August to MIM space, not to marketing. I got into affiliate marketing, but that was the calling that I needed to develop that area to make me a better marketer. But I agree with you, Jenna. And I struggle with this all day long, especially my kids on summer break. And I've gotten more aligned with my friend Elsa. She's helping me. I'm blocking my time. I'm up at 4:30. I've my block time, my morning routine. I am getting it down, but it's not overnight. I've worked on this for almost 5 years. It takes a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
And I
So
mean, I
in
didn't do it. I
blocking
didn't know how
time,
to do it.
yeah,
And
and blocking time, like you just said, is paramount.
it is. And I want to ask you this because you're a coach. I get this all the time. So many people don't believe they need a coach. I could not survive without my coach. I have a coach, and I'm pursuing my coaching through the John Maxwell team. I believe that's why I'm flying forward because I've invested in a coach past year.
Absolutely. And investing in a coach, I've been investing in myself for many, many years. I mean, if you don't invest in yourself, what happens is, like Jim Rohn says, right? A formal education will get you a job.
Yeah.
But self-education will make you a fortune.
Right.
And if you don't have the money, some
Right.
people don't have the money.
Right.
You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to find a coach.
No.
You can go online and you could do a lot of personal development with the greatest of the greats.
I agree.
You just have to be disciplined. And
I agree.
sometimes if you're not disciplined, you do need to seek someone who's going to hold you accountable. But that costs money. So if you're out there and you really don't need to spend the money because you don't have it, you don't have to go into a hole and spend all that money.
No.
You don't have it, don't kill yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Just take a deep breath. Right now with the internet, there are more 6 and 7 figures. I'm a multi 7-figure earner. This year, I made a vow to go to 8 figures. I will get there. I mean,
yeah, you will.
I'm halfway there. And that's because of my multiple revenues of income. COVID hit last year, so real estate was down. Commercial real estate is up again. There's just so many ways to make money that if you have been in this pandemic like us, if you've been laid off, if you're receiving unemployment, I don't care what you're doing with whatever. But if you have not picked up a new skill, if you have not picked up a new hobby, if you have not picked up a way to make money with your smartphone, then you never lacked the time, you lacked the discipline.
Great.
And discipline is something that I'll tell you, as human beings, we lack it. We absolutely lack it. And I'm gonna take it back to the health part of it, because with me, I get squirrely. I don't like sitting on one topic because that's too boring, right?
Yeah.
So your health journey and your wealth journey, it goes hand in hand. You cannot just focus on health and be broke.
Right.
Most MLMs, they're not 7-figure earners out there. They've made 7-figure sales, but their take home is not 7 figures. Same thing with affiliate sales. So when you see income, make sure you can, like I know my tax accountant, they write off a lot of my LLC. So even though I'm multi-7, on paper, believe you me, after all the deductions, you can easily get away with a lot. Look at Bezos; he's a billionaire and he paid no taxes. So make sure you get yourself a good a tax attorney, tax accountant. Number one.
Absolutely.
Number two, your health. Your health is the most important, because without it, who cares if you have money?
Exactly.
So it kind of goes hand in hand.
It does.
If you're not educated in the health arena and in the wealth arena and in your spiritual arena, you don't have to believe in God. We're Jesus lovers. We love God. But
universe, right?
I'm just going to say, I'll put it out there. I have a lot of friends that are atheists. Okay, I'm not liking their lifestyle, but they're good people in their own ways. But spiritually, you have to be a good person.
I agree.
How you treat others. So
Kindness
as far
and
as
love.
the health, so as far as health is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
your gut
Mm-hmm.
and your mental health
Mm-hmm.
and your teeth, those
Mm-hmm.
3 areas,
Mm-hmm.
most important.
Agree.
People do
Agree.
not realize it. They neglect their teeth and they think, oh, it's not a big deal. If I don't brush my teeth every day or after every meal, I feel gross.
Of course. Of course.
I have those fuzzy slippers on my teeth, right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
You're like, oh my gosh. Same thing with your gut health. Gut health, to me, I had diverticulitis twice. It happened from a piece of popcorn that got stuck in my intestines.
Wow.
And I was always skinny, 5'11", soaking wet, 139 pounds. But I had started to gain weight, and a lot of it was because of my gut health. Nobody talks about the gut. We all talk about heart attacks. We talk about aneurysms. We talk about cancer. We never talk about gut health.
So important.
And we never talk about water. Like, I started drinking essential water.
Nice.
Guys, this is on sale on Amazon. This
get
is
some.
Alkaline.
Yeah. Okay.
Alkaline actually combats cancer. So, and it was so cheap. I think it's less than $1 a bottle now. Incredible. So my point is that, and the same thing with the other thing that I actually showed Kathy and Sarita, Premier Protein. And again, I don't make money off these products. I'm just showing you.
My son loves that. He does it after workout.
This is cafe latte. This helped me get off coffee. If you see the pictures of the before and after, coffee, the taste of this is amazing. It's got 30 grams of protein.
Nice.
Only 1 gram of sugar.
Nice.
And it's got 24 minerals. My entire family is obsessed with all the flavors. Chocolate peanut butter, latte.
I was just saying that I need the chocolate milk one after my runs. That's fair. And I agree with you. You got to take care of your body after a hard workout and all that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Lee loves Premier Protein. I know.
I know that you also go to the gym. Exercise, guys. You do not have to belong to a gym or go to a gym. If you do, great, but you do not have to.
No.
You can get up and walk around the house. You can walk
Absolutely.
outside. Now the weather is amazing, but even if it's not, all I'm saying is that
move your body.
Always says, oh, it costs a lot of money to be healthy, or it costs a lot of money to, this, that, and the third. You know what I say? Those are excuses.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes. When I was on a dime, when we were like, I've always been a stay-at-home mom essentially, but when our budget was so tight, literally like we're on our last dime for the lemon, I would run around the neighborhood. If it was raining, I would loop in my house. I bought a treadmill on sale. I mean, you can get around it. Believe me, Absolutely. That is an excuse. And actually, I agree. I really believe this strongly is investing good quality food and even supplements you can afford into your body. It's going to save you money long term, and you'll live here on this earth healthier and not be stuck in a nursing home or medical bill.
Absolutely, 100%. And I told you I bought that manual elliptical under my desk. And oh my God, my husband's like, I had not seen your ankles in so long because my ankles were swollen from sitting down a lot and working my business and not getting enough exercise. So my dog is actually barking at the boats behind us.
Yeah.
So, and then I bought a manual treadmill because I have the elliptical that's electrical and I have the treadmill. But you know something? They're in my garage in a home gym. And so I don't want to go to my regular gym.
Right.
Because I don't want to wear the mask.
Right.
I want to be able to breathe.
See, we're mask free here.
And I really think it's detrimental when you're working out with a mask.
Yeah, we're all mask free here in Virginia.
You're lucky. In New York, it's not like that. So I'm paying for my gym membership until probably December. It runs out.
Wow.
But I probably won't renew it only because I now have a whole home-based gym and $120, guys. Amazon. I just bought this manual treadmill.
I know. I need to get that.
Standing one that you put under your desk, and I literally stand while I'm typing now, while I'm
I love that. I
and while
love
I'm
that.
watching Netflix or whatever. So you
Yeah.
can get around
Yeah.
certain things. And the
Yeah.
other thing I did was I changed my kids' eating habits. They all love chips. So I went on, again, Amazon. I'm an Amazon freak.
Me
I
too.
bought
Me
these
too.
multi-grain chips.
Yeah.
And they are on sale.
Yeah.
1 gram of sugar.
Yeah.
Low salt. So you can make alternatives. What you just said
Absolutely.
was key. You can get supplements and alternatives.
Have you heard about Kathy's supplement? You spray your mouth and you don't want to eat sweet anymore.
Yeah, no, I you know what? I heard it and I'm good. But again, it goes down to discipline. My mind tells me I don't need a spray.
Well, let me tell you what, I didn't spray yesterday because I was like, I'm going to the music park. I'm not going to be one.
If you can discipline yourself,
I agree.
To make sure you're consciously eating right and drinking right.
I agree.
Long term, you don't need a spray.
That's
just my opinion.
No, I
don't
agree.
Take it for gospel, but I'm just saying. I don't need, just like somebody gave me a weight loss pill one day, right?
Right.
A whole bottle. It was
right.
Actually, it was years ago.
Okay.
And it helped. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It curbed my appetite.
Yeah.
But you know what it was? It was the placebo effect.
Uh-huh.
My mind told me I'm taking this weight loss pill, so I'm not going to eat.
Yeah, I agree.
What happens is when you stop taking those supplements, you just gain it right back up. So
I agree.
If you can train the most important muscle in your mind to discipline it regarding food and drink, I promise you can discipline yourself in everything.
Well, and it comes down to business. You know, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you have all day long to work your business,
yes,
it can bite you in the butt.
That's why we went back to time management. You got to carve that time out.
So that's why, I mean, I do it before my kids wake up, because when they wake up, it's over. It's over.
Right.
I'm
you have
taxed.
young ones. You have young ones. Wait till a few more years. You're going to be out of that, prison.
But even so, I mean, and I struggle even when the school schedule goes, because the driving will control me more. Like, I have to do this now because I have to drive an hour. So I literally give myself a timer and say, get to it, do it, work. Don't answer the phone unless the house is burned down.
Listen, 10 years ago, I was in your shoes. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to go. I used to have a bus that used to pick up the kids. But because I was a stay-at-home, I liked driving my kids because they would tell me their whole thing.
I know.
They would let me know what's going on in their life, and then coming home, picking them up, they would tell me how their day went.
I know.
It was awesome.
I know.
And then when they were graduating from high school, they each got their own car.
I know. It's ending for me too.
And then now that they're in college, I look forward to Sundays, and they do.
I agree.
Home. And so they come at home, and we do have sit-down dinners, believe it or not. At 7:00, we have sit-down dinners with the kids because we all arrange it. And we have a bucket, and we put our cell phones in the bucket.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's right in the hall. It says, drop your cell phones here.
Like that.
And so once we go to the dinner table, they're not allowed to have any electronics, and neither am I. So sometimes people will reach out to me as a coach, as a mentor, and say, hey, are you around for a 3-way call and whatnot? And if people know that if I'm not answering, it means I'm nowhere near my phone.
And that's right.
Block out that time.
Yeah.
It's just family time. You know what I mean?
I just
put music in the background, or I'll play some personal development in the background with some music. And then it's very low. And then it sparks them to talk about things.
Yeah.
The other thing is I always want to know what they're watching. I don't monitor. In New York, a lot of my friends years ago, I'm talking when they were teens, they would tell me, you don't have a locator phone on your kids' phones? And I said, no, I don't. I never did, never will. They're like, oh my God, like, you don't want to know where they go? I'm like, no, it's called trust. Just like I don't have a locator on my husband's phone. I don't need to track the activities of my kids or my husband. I was very lucky because you know what? I have awesome kids and I have a great husband. But there were moms, and this is for those moms out there. Stay in your lane. If somebody's not doing something that you're doing, don't force it on them. Like, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, but I know friends that are, right? So if you have to locate where your kids are every minute of the day because it makes you feel good, do it. but don't impose it on me.
Right.
I trusted them. And again, even to this day, they go and they text me, Mom, is it okay if I sleep over,
Right.
so
I
and
do
so's
too.
house?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. I'm sure you're tired, because they go to school, my kids, and they work. And they have things online that they do as well.
Right.
My kids are starting to trade right now, which is huge in my house, because it's teaching them about money.
Yeah.
My point is that they're also disciplining and balancing their day.
Right.
So what I'm saying to them is, listen, as long as you all let me know where you're at, because I'm not going to go to sleep knowing that somebody's out there, right? But if you tell me I'm at so and so's house, is it okay if I sleep over, and I know you're safe, then I can go to rest. By 9:30, I want to be out. So they know prior to 9, they're messaging me, hey, Mom, I just want to let you know. That, it takes discipline.
My kids do that too. My kids do that too, because they know, I mean, they want to communicate with me because they know that I would worry if I didn't hear from them at their place.
Absolutely.
You know? And my kids are younger, but at near 13 and 16, like I'm getting up there.
But that's how my kids started, from that age, because our kids grew up with the electronics and internet. I've never ever banned them from watching things on the internet. If they want to watch a violent thing on internet, that's on them. Okay. They have to be able to be responsible to know what they're listening to and what they're watching. Okay. Sometimes the rap lyrics, I'm not into rap, and luckily my kids are not into rap either. They like the old school, like me, the classics, but the new stuff that's like all about sex and drugs. And
we like the 80s. Yeah,
they don't. And you know what? They didn't listen to it when they were younger, and they're not going to start now. But if they did, I wouldn't prevent them, because that's part of their growth. So don't get me wrong. I'm not judgmental as to what the young ones are doing now. There's rap songs that I absolutely love, okay? But they're not nasty, right? They don't degrade women. But if I hear, let's say, my son, which my son is a gentleman, he will never listen to rap. He's like an old soul. My husband has brainwashed him with Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. He didn't brainwash him. He actually just kept playing it over and over in our house, and I love it too. So my kids love old music. But my point is that if you have kids out there that are doing video games that are violent, or watching things that you're not approving of, it's okay for you to talk to them about it.
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
just ignore it, because what's happening is, whether you like it or not, that's shaping them, right?
Yeah,
That's
I think the number one key, and then you've been a mom longer than me, the number one key to me is communication.
Yes.
Like you told me, like Chicken Soul for the Teenage Soul. That book is really good. I do too. And then, but I just feel like connecting and communicating, and I travel a lot with my daughter because we're swimming, and it's a hard balance because my son always feels left out, but he doesn't want to do travel sports. So I make sure he goes off with dad, or we make time to go to dinner, because it is definitely, because he's had his struggles, and I think this is a hard world to raise children in. But it starts at the home with the values and the principles. And I'm telling you, number one key, especially like near like the teenage years, is communication.
Absolutely.
And trust.
Communication in everything. Your business needs communication. If you have a team like we do, and constantly, I'm up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I ask them all to read 5 a.m. Club. And let me tell you, the ones that read it got it.
Well, I'm not in the book, but I do that. I do follow that. I do the miracle morning.
We just hit the ranks. I hit the leaderboard, and I couldn't have done it without the team. And we just started XFX not even a month ago, maybe a month ago. We're now going into our second month, and it's not even. I think we just closed our first month because we started at the end of last month. Yeah. And these are people that never have traded before, never did anything before. And the biggest thing is that people buy people. So let's talk about that.
They join people. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, agree.
Our program that we are in together, which is the branding program, the social program. And if you want more information, please reach out to Anne. She'll send you her link. That one brands you and your social media so that you can reach out. I just had a little bit of a spat online with somebody because she friended me and then right away tried to solicit me to be the face of her new company.
I hate that.
Now,
Anyway.
it's not an MLM. It's a legit company. I looked it up. But the principle is the same. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to give me an ambassador role. It was going to pay like 30 grand. It was not a lot of money, but you get a royalties and percentage of all the products of this company. It's not a clothing company. It's like a coaching, like a Maxwell thing, but it's like their own version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, absolutely not. And she's just like, but you didn't even read the proposal. I said, I don't have to read the proposal. You friended me, and within 1 minute, you're asking me to read a whole dissertation.
Right.
You know nothing about me.
Right.
I don't care if this is paying 30 grand or 300 grand. My answer would still be no. I'm just being honest that it was 30 grand because that was like an upfront amount that they were giving you to entice you, right? And when it's 30 grand, listen, there are a lot of people that say, hey, I'll take the 30 grand for a contract. Why not, right?
Right.
So she got upset with me and she said, I don't think you read what I was saying. I'm not saying that I'm soliciting you. I said, but you are. You are. Look at your first sentence. I don't even have to read the rest of it. It says exactly what I just said. Anyway, so communication breakdown happens either in written form, in text form, or in verbal tone, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So I hate that. If you're out there and you meet somebody for the first time and you friend requested them, I don't care if you're selling widgets on a stick.
Right.
I don't care what your business is. We do not have a relationship. I am not buying what you're saying. I don't trust you.
I agree.
I don't like you because I don't know you to like you.
Well, and no one wants to be sold to, and you feel like that's what the relationship is. And the one thing you taught me, because you were definitely a milestone in my transformation this year, is that it's a relationship building.
Absolutely.
And then you are a problem solver.
Secondly, yep.
And then you dream, and then you're a dream maker.
Exactly. That's awesome. Those are the top 3 things.
And I look at this, even if I don't have your dream in my hand, like if I can't coach you to the top, or I can't tell you the non-toxic gut health, whatever, or the affiliate marketing, whatever, I still want to get you to I'll help find that person for you because you're a friend. I have so many friends in different companies that I will never join. Probably they'll never join me because we're in competitive companies. But we talk on the phone and we're friends and we still help each other. It's not the commission; it's the relationship. Because there might be a product I promote that she doesn't have, or vice versa. Or
right.
Yeah, or I'm the coach and she's not, and so she asks me coaching help, whatever. And that to me is key.
It's paramount.
Key. And I'll tell you, 80% of the messages I get a day is link here, link there, buy this. I'm like, is this working? Not working for me.
The most unsuccessful people are spammers. You don't want to be that person. I call them Pamela Anderson. You don't want to be one of those people.
No.
Spend time working your business as far as relationships, and the money will follow.
Right.
Walk in your purpose that you want to help one person every day. Don't walk in your purpose that you see them as a dollar sign. There's a lot of people that I'm friends with online right now that will never do business with me. I will never do business with them. But you know what? I like them.
I agree.
I like them. They're good people. They're good at what they do with whatever it is. And some of them are not even in the affiliate space. They're just kind of like funny or quirky or whatever. And you know what? That's okay too, because maybe you'll inspire someone that's not even in the business.
Right. Like when I go live or you go live, there are many people who are just logging in to be inspired. They don't want marketing, but they need your upliftness. Because marketers, entrepreneurs tend to be uplifted all day long because that's how we get through our day. Is to come out with positivity. That's why I love being in that space, because when the COVID came down and we were shut in, we had the affirmations in place, we had the positivity in place. So I was not struggling. I wasn't worried. So this has been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For this opportunity.
This was great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
have no idea what time it is. It felt like 10 minutes.
We've been on for 34 minutes, so it's around 9 o'clock. Yes.
You got some value out of it, and people that are watching got value out of it, and I know I did. And just enjoy this court. I mean, you said it's raining by you. There's no humidity. It's blowing.
High humidity, like there's moisture on my windows. This is Virginia.
Okay.
And very humid, but it's okay. I'm blessed by a new air conditioner. So
Well, we're in the Hamptons, New York. It is going to be totally. I mean, if you can see behind me, I don't
so
know if you
beautiful.
can see. It is about. Well, look at this. Look at the clouds. It's not a. You see the clouds? There's not a.
No.
Nothing in the sky. You know, it's going to be like this all weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, just wherever you are, stay blessed. It doesn't matter if it's raining or it's pouring. It is a blessed day wherever you're at.
It is.
And always wake up with an attitude of gratitude. So if that's my final
I'm going to piggyback on a manifest what you want.
Oh, yes.
So if you want the ocean front, I manifest it every day.
This was on my vision board 5 years ago. We had
to wait till
our third kid finished high school.
Right.
And we wanted to make sure that they, you know, all their friends were, you know, done, because now they're in college, and you know what happens after high school? Everybody goes their own way anyway, right?
Right.
So a lot of the, you know, well, with the pandemic, 2 of my kids were homeschooled.
Right.
And my son is now in an advanced PhD program, which he's still homeschooled. That
right.
would never happen without the pandemic.
No.
The other 2, I'm sorry, my visual arts student also got a scholarship online with school in Manhattan, which is by NYU. So she doesn't have to travel to Manhattan, which is an hour away. And the other one is in Stony Brook, which is right here. So my point is that crisis means opportunity in Chinese. So don't let the pandemic and the crisis affect your psyche or your mental spirit, because I made more money. I'm going to promise you this. I made more money in 2020 online because I didn't make it offline. The real estate was shot. The teaching was like, oh. So I'm telling you, do not take every day for granted. Every day is a gift. And that's why it's called the present. Every day is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Exactly. I know. I agree with you.
If you're not up already, and if you haven't gotten inspired by Anne yet and myself, wake up and rise and shine, because each and every one of you are amazing.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Have a blessed Friday. Be amazing. Take care. God bless, Jenna. Till next time, y'all.
Thanks, Anne. Have a wonderful
Thanks for coming on. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye-bye.